Yo guys, it is Triflex here, and today we are going to be unboxing the Apex Pro TKL. Now this keyboard comes in around £179, which is probably on the high end for you guys, as the more popular keyboards of this time, like the Ducky 1-2 Mini, are ranging from around £80 to £110. So that's probably the biggest downside I see of this keyboard, but other than that, it's one of the best keyboards I've seen in the market, especially with the new switches it added, but we're going to get into that later on in the video. Now before I get into this unboxing, I would appreciate if you guys could like and subscribe, as it would help me out a lot. And without further ado, let's get into this unboxing. So guys, onto the unboxing now. What you're going to get when you first unpackage the box is you're going to get the keyboard, but for time purposes I'm going to be unboxing the wrist rest first. And the wrist rest comes in an actual plastic or packaging itself, and the actual wrist rest itself comes in a plastic coating as well, which in my opinion isn't that great, as it is quite slippery, so it is your personal preference. Now onto the keyboard now. It comes with two USB cables and then the keyboard itself, and under the keyboard you will get an Apex Pro TKL manual. Setting up the keyboard is quite self-explanatory, so you don't really need it. Now the keyboard USB cable is for two main purposes. One is to power up the keyboard itself, and one is to power up the USB path at the back, which I will explain later. At the back of the keyboard you're going to get three path throughs where you can readjust your wire, which is quite convenient for people with tight setups who don't have a lot of space for their cables. Now on the top right you're going to see the OLED screen, and the OLED screen, you can do a lot of stuff with this OLED screen, and it's quite a nice touch. You can change it to your banner name of your YouTube channel, you can change the macro settings, record macros, change actuation, change the configuration, change the lighting. There's so many things you can do with such a small screen, which is quite a nice touch they added. Guys, the main thing you guys bought this keyboard for, which is probably the actuation speed of the keys themselves, and this can be adjusted inside the SteelSeries software or using the small OLED screen and the multimedia keys next to it. Now the actuation of each keys ranges between 0.4mm and 3.6mm. I personally use it on the max sensitivity of 0.4mm, but if you guys don't really like that, then that's not a problem. You can use the 3.6mm. I don't know why you would do that, but it's your preference. Okay guys, this will be the end of the video. Sorry if the Fortnite clips weren't as good as you guys expected, but my FPS was dropping quite low due to the recording of this video, and the actuation point of the keys themselves is kind of tricky to get used to first time, as you will be misclicking and accidentally clicking some buttons, which is another reason why you may not want to buy it. But if you guys are prepared to actually get used to it, which takes a couple days max, then it is a pretty good purchase to get, and I myself would recommend it if you are already willing to spend that much money.